Have you heard of the shocking shortage of mental? Have you heard of the shocking shortage of mental? Not long ago, I came across a certain information circulating on WhatsApp platforms. The title of the article is Breaking News: Shocking Shortage of Men Hits the World. According to the article, the UN had published its first quarter demography report for the year 2023, and that there were 7.8 billion human beings on the planet Earth. The author or the authors indicated that the report of the UN indicated that of the 7.8 billion people, women constituted 5.6 billion, whereas men constituted only 2.2 billion. The authors then went right on to advise that women should be careful in showing attitudes to any man because out of the 2.2 billion men, 1 billion are married already, 130 million are in prison, and 70 million are mentally ill. And that means that we have just about 1 billion men available for marriage, and out of the 1 billion, 50% are jobless, 5% are gay, 2% are Catholic priests, and 9% are having erection problems. 2% are fighting wars, and 32% are above 66 years. So ladies, both the married and singles were advised to handle men with respect. And the reason for that is that there is shortage of men all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think is the purpose of such a message? Is it a joke? What kind of a joke is that? And will people see it as a joke or a true information or factual? Ladies and gentlemen, did you know as of November 2022, the record of the UN rather showed that the human population was not 7.8 billion. Instead, it was 8 billion. What else do you seek to know? Wait. Are you sure that there are more females than males in this world? What is the source of your information? Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Look at the caption right here. It says, follow the cursor. It says, global sex ratio expected to move toward balance by 2050. In other words, as it stands now, there is imbalance in the global sex ratio. Look at the trend from the 1950 to the current, and then through 2025 to 2050. Look at the caption here. It says, number of males per 100 females. Did you know somewhere in the year 1950, the number of males per 100 females was 99.3. That means that there were more females in this world than males. But ladies and gentlemen, what has the trend been over the years? By the year 1975, the number of males per 100 females was 100.4, meaning that by the year 1975, there were more males than females in the world. By the year 2000, there were still more males, in the world than females. There were 101.1 males per 100 females. And that has continued till today. And it is expected to continue to the next year, 2025, when there will be 100.9 males per 100 females. Nevertheless, it is expected that by the year 2050, there will be equal number of males and females. We do not know what will happen afterwards, but what has been the trend around the various parts of the universe or the various countries around the world. Look at the captions here. Males outnumber females globally, but the reverse is true in some countries. In other words, throughout the world, there are more males than females, even though there are situations or there are some countries where you can find more females than males. So look at the captions here. Number of males per 100 females as of July 2021. Number of males per 100 females. In Canada, as of July 2021, there were 99 males per 100 females. In the US, 98. In Poland, 94. Armenia, 82. Portugal, 89. Brazil, 97. Uganda, 98. Kazakh, 93. Russia, 87. Australia, 99. Zimbabwe, 89. Ladies and gentlemen, apart from these countries, let's look at what other countries that we have. In Greenland, as of July 2021, there were 111 males per 100 females. In Nigeria, there were 102 males per 100 females. In India, there were 107 males per 100 females. In Papua New Guinea, there were 107 males per 100 females. Now, in China, there were 104 males per 100 females. In Oman, there were 157 males, 157 males per 100 females. In Saudi Arabia, 137 males per 100 females. In Qatar, 266. In Bahrain, 164. In Kuwait, 156. In United Arab Emirates, 228 males per 100 females. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at these countries that we can call the Arab or Muslim world. By religion, and by tradition, people in Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates can choose to marry up to 4 females if they are resourceful enough and they can love them equally. Anyway, nobody can love 2 females equally. Nobody. In the Bible, it is said that you can, in those days, they could take on a second wife if they will not reduce the marital rights of the first wife. But that one too is not possible. If your wife really needs you this week, your first wife needs you this week, and it is not her turn, okay, you may not be able to attend to her. If she is sick and then you are with the other woman, what happens? You will reduce your marital right of getting comfort from their husband. In the same way, in the Quran, it is said that if you can love them all equally, but no human being can really love 2 women equally. There will be something that will make you love one more than the other. Yes, it is not possible. And so, in actual fact, that command wasn't meant for, or that instruction wasn't meant for people to do, because it was meant for people to realize that it is not really possible that they could love both wives equally or all the wives equally, and that they won't reduce the marital right of the first. Anyway, let's say that it is something that people should do. Okay, because I hear many people talk about polygamy, and when they talk about it, they talk about the situation where males are the ones who are supposed to marry more and women are not. Meanwhile, polygamy has two dimensions: situation where males marry more, okay, or females marry more. So we have polygyny and polyandry, but people only talk about the male situation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's assume that people in this part of the world could marry up to 4 wives. Now, look at the number of males in Saudi Arabia in relation to females. 137 is the estimate. 266 at Qatar, 164 Bahrain, Kuwait, 156 United Arab Emirates, 228. Would you say that the females there, if they are resourceful, they should marry 2 or more men? Is that what you will say? Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at things carefully, because some of the information which are circulated, which are propagated by the social media, suggests that there are more females in the world than males, which is not true. There are rather more males in this world than females. And 2, if numbers are the reason why some people should compromise, if numbers are the reason why some people should be humiliated, disgraced, or be looked down upon, then in these countries, what should the women over there do? Because the men are more and the women are supposed to be scarce, and they are supposed to be the ones to marry more, because there's polygyny and there's polyandry. Ladies and gentlemen, have you realized that the Prestige Wellbeing Conference is didactic in nature? Many people have lived in recent times thinking that there are more females than males, when in actual fact, when you put the whole of the human population together, you get more males than females. A recently released population projections from the United Nations indicated that the global sex ratio is expected to even out by 2050 or 2050. So, what has been the trend so far? Globally, the number of males has exceeded the number of females since the mid-1960s. As of the year 2021, there were about 44 million more males than females in the global population. As of the year 2021, there were about 44 million more males than females in the global population. Women and girls form 49.7% of the world's human population. In other words, men and boys constitute 50.3% of the global human population. Note that there are 2 very unfortunate happenings in most societies around the globe. To begin with, women and girls are often ignored in discussions on demographics. Women and girls are often ignored in discussions on demographics. And on top of that, the rights of women and girls are often violated in population policies. The rights of women and girls are often violated in human population policies. The rights of women and girls are often violated in population policies. Arise, O youth of today. Join hands with us and let us work hard, smart and consistently to ensure that there is a paradigm shift. Arise, O youth of today, and let the many generations after you arise. And let us work hard, smart and consistently to ensure that no human being is dehumanized, degraded, shamed, demeaned, humiliated, or disgraced just because 1. He is a man or she is a woman. 2. He or she is black, colored, white, or brown. 3. He or she is currently civilized or uncivilized. 4. He or she is an atheist, religious, or a person of faith. Great. Gratitude.